There's a moment in every man's life when silence speaks louder than words, when the chase ends and becoming begins. You don't need to prove your worth. You need to remember it. And in today's video, we're not here to analyze her choices. We're here to reclaim yours, because before they feel your absence, before they lie awake, missing you, there's something far more powerful you must do. You must return to yourself, if that stirs something inside you. Like the video, subscribe to Stoic Station. Now let's get into it. Part 1. Activating inner power. Returning to the core of your strength, before they feel the weight of your absence. Before they lie awake, replaying memories and longing for your presence, you must do something far more powerful than reaching out. You must return to yourself. Not the version of you shaped by disappointment or defined by what was lost, but the original version, the man beneath the noise, the center you abandoned while trying to hold on to something that was never meant to be chased. So sit still, not as an escape, but as a return. Let the world fall silent. Let the opinions, the fear, the overthinking fade. Because this is where true power begins, not in action, but in awareness. Take a slow, steady breath. Not to run from anything, but to reclaim everything. Because the truth is this: you are not here to chase, you are here to command. Let that truth settle into your bones. Let it reshape your posture, your presence. You are not a man hoping to be seen. You are the one who sees clearly. You are not waiting for her to validate your worth. You are the one who defines it. You are the chooser, the force, the frequency that determines what enters and stays in your world. It's time to let go of the quiet desperation, the idea that love is something to beg for, to earn, to prove yourself worthy of. Number. You are not a beggar of love, but a creator of life and light and love. Close your eyes and feel that truth ignite something deep inside you. A warmth begins to rise in your chest, soft at first, like a flicker, but undeniable. It glows golden, it pulses with purpose, it expands outward like a rising sun, breaking through clouds that once dimmed your vision. This is not fantasy. This is your energy reclaiming its natural state, unshaken, unashamed, and undeniable. Confidence, power, self-worth, these are no longer concepts. They are your core. And as you breathe in this space, every cell in your body remembers who you are. No longer defined by rejection, no longer seeking permission to feel enough. Because now, with each breath, your energy speaks for you. I am enough. I am whole. I am untouchable. This magnetic force you carry isn't loud. It doesn't beg. It simply is. It moves through the world with grace and certainty. And the universe doesn't argue with that kind of presence. It responds to it. So breathe again, not like a man waiting for a sign, but like a man who has become the sign. This moment, right here, right now, isn't just the beginning of change. It is the shift, the point where the story turns, where you stop waiting and start embodying. Because the second you return to your core, everything and everyone feels it. And that's when they begin to come back. Not because you chased them, but because you remembered who you are. Part 2. Irresistible presence. They'll feel your absence like fire. Now that you've remembered who you are, now that you've realigned with your power, everything begins to shift around you. Not because you're trying to be seen, but because the energy you now carry is impossible to ignore. While you've been quiet, something has been happening beneath the surface. In her, in the space she once felt so certain about, a disturbance, a pull, a discomfort she didn't expect. Your silence? It cuts through the noise louder than any words ever could. Your composure? It's the storm she never prepared for. She thought she knew what would happen. She expected the messages, the late-night calls, the pleading. She anticipated the unraveling, that familiar pattern of a man falling apart in her absence. But that's not what she got. Instead, she was met with stillness, with presence, with a man who didn't chase, didn't beg, didn't explain. And that stillness? It's haunting her. Now she feels it, the void you left behind, not as a gentle absence, but as a fire, burning through every corner of her pride. She can't name it, but she feels it. A tension in her chest, a weight behind her thoughts. The energy she once dismissed is now the energy she craves, but it's no longer accessible. They are crying inside to be with you. Not from shame, not from guilt, but from longing, from hunger, from the realization that your presence was never ordinary, it was sanctuary. Her world, once filled with distractions and shallow comforts, suddenly feels off, unstable, empty. Nothing feels quite right anymore. Her heart aches, her mind is flooded. Every memory of you replays in quiet rebellion against the facade she's tried to maintain. And in the silence, where she once felt power, now lives regret. They now feel your absence like a cold wind cutting through everything they thought was secure. And in the middle of the night, when everything else is still, they dream of you. Not out of nostalgia, but out of need. This is where your power speaks. Say it. I do not chase, I do not pursue. I attract with power, elegance, and grace. Let those words soak into your being, because now you don't move with effort, you move with intention. Your energy walks ahead of you. It says everything before you even open your mouth. It announces your presence, your worth, your clarity, and it whispers to the world, I am the one. She hears it, she feels it, and nothing she reaches for can replace it. Her distractions fail. Her rebounds fall flat. Her pride, once her shield, now feels like a prison. They will come crawling back, not out of guilt, but because the vibration of your evolved spirit pulls at them in ways they can't explain. But here's the truth. When that moment comes, you won't be waiting. You won't be hoping. You'll be standing in choice, not need. Because you are no longer the man they left. You've outgrown the version of yourself they thought they knew. Now you are untouchable, unpredictable, unforgettable, and you decide what happens next. So breathe in that knowing. Let it sink into your spine, your walk, your gaze. This was never about getting them back. It was about getting yourself back. Now say it. I claim this power, magnetism, and smile. Because even if they never return, you already have. And that, more than anything, is why they will. Summary. You don't need to make noise to be heard. You don't need to chase to be chosen. You only need to return to yourself. This journey was never about her. It was about you, about reclaiming the quiet strength that was always there, beneath the noise, beneath the longing. You let go of the urge to explain. You stopped trying to prove. And in that stillness, you remembered you are not a beggar of love. You are the one who defines the standard. She expected your collapse. Instead, she met your composure. She expected pleading. Instead, she was met with silence, firm, grounded, and unshakable. And now she feels the fire of your absence, not because you punished her, but because you evolved beyond her reach. The lesson is simple. Power doesn't plead, presence doesn't chase, clarity doesn't flinch. When a man aligns with who he truly is, the world notices, quietly but deeply. Before you go, remember, you don't chase, you don't beg, you become. Thank you for watching Stoic Station. If this message spoke to your path, like the video, subscribe, and keep walking forward. With stillness, with strength, with purpose.